Hey everyone, it's Rachel and I'm here with another process video. This time I will be using my October 2017 Clique Kit, which uses the line Glitter Girl from Shimelle. I've got one 4x6 photo of myself, it's a selfie, that I took wearing a shirt I made with a vinyl cutout on a Cricut or a Silhouette. I'm not sure which one she has. My friend Renee sent that to me. I found this free cut file on one of the Facebook scrapbooking groups, and I was like, I totally have to do that. In case you can't see it, it says, I can't, I'm crafting today. So for those days when you are procrastinating, when you put off everything else in order to craft, I have a shirt just for that. I plan to wear it this weekend. Yay. So I'm going to go ahead and get started, get you on fast forward. My plan is to be, I'm not a super girly girl, but I really love this line. It's super funny because, you know, I had it laid out, and if you're bumping, my nephew's walking in the room, so please excuse him. It's fine. It was funny because, you know, I laid this all out, and then I went and I put my Kindle down on top of it, and then I had to laugh because if you look at the case I bought for my Kindle, which I bought, you know, a while back, and then you look at the colors in this line, it's like, oh, no wonder I really like the Glitter Girl colors. They're like totally my colors, like, because I fell in love with this case. So I thought that was kind of, but I didn't, you know, like, I didn't like say, oh, look, Glitter Girl, it looks just like my Kindle case. All right, folks, I'm going to go ahead, get you put on fast forward and get started with this scrapbooking. All right, folks, let's get going. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and get started. And first thing, I'm going to map my photo. And I think at first maybe that rainbowy one, I decided no, instead I'm going to use this color blocking one. I especially like the fact that there was navy up at the top, which kind of mirrored the navy in my shirt. I'm just going to do a small mat of that, and then I'm going to grab some papers, and I know I want to use this wood grain and multicolor stripe paper as my background. That was, I think, my favorite paper out of all of them. I love that paper. I'm a sucker for wood grain, and I'm a sucker for stripes, so it was kind of like a scrapbooking page made in heaven for me. I'm going to do a second mat using the specialty vellum and gold foil paper that came in the Clique Kit, and that is an older one from 7 paper, so I don't know if that's available or not. And then I'm going to go ahead and trim out this little square cut apart that says "Think Happy," because thinking about crafting makes me happy. So once I get that, I am going to go ahead, trim off my branding strip, and figure out what else I want to do. I decide the B-side of that color blocking paper, which is those hexagonal pieces that can also be cubes depending on how you look at it, and then I realize, you know what? Considering I'm using a Shimelle paper, I am honor bound to ink up all of my edges. I do that a lot anyways, but for some reason when I think of Shimelle papers, I think I have to go ahead and do the inking. I'm going to ink up that piece, and I'm just going to use it the size it is, and then I have this diagonal stripe piece that I'm going to use, and then I saw that pink branding strip. I'm like, you know what? I think I'm just going to leave that on. So I'm going to go ahead and ink up 3 sides, but I'm not sure exactly how tall I want it, so I'm just not going to ink up the edge, and then when I'm going to go ahead and trim it up right now, but when I do that, I'll then go back and ink the 4th edge. So I just wanted to see it before I went ahead and trimmed it off. But I didn't go much larger than a normal mat of that piece would be. Now once I do that, I'm going to go ahead and grab a doily, because why not? Everything works better with a doily almost. I'm going to go ahead, get my paper down, get my doily down behind that, and I'm super happy with the way this is starting to look. Now, I am going to go ahead and clean out the rest of my paper simply because I'm done with the paper portion. When I find this other branding strip with the flowers, and I'm like, oh, that would be super cute as a horizontal piece along the base of my photo. So I'm going to go ahead, trim that into a fishtail banner, and ink that one up as well. I'm super happy I managed to ink up almost every single piece of paper on this layout. I think I forget to do that to the Think Happy piece I cut out, but other than that, I do pretty well. Yay me! Now I have pre-pulled these die cuts and embellishments. I was just kind of poking around before. So I have that red camera, I've got that Create pen, I've got that winking girl, and then I also pulled one of the flare that came in my Clique Kits, and that one is a little mini checklist, and it has the words pants and naps, and pants is crossed out and naps is checked off. And even though I'm not technically talking about napping, to me crafting is relaxing, so it works kind of the same way, and I am wearing pants. It works for my brain. So I've also pulled out that sparkle sticker that has some holographic properties to it, and those glasses because I wear glasses. So there again, it makes sense to me. I'm going to hide that speech bubble portion of that hello die cut, and I have moved on to start my title using from the words that came in the kit the word glitter. I'm going to be doing that quote, I craft so hard I sweat glitter. But I'm having issues picking the rest of my alphas. I want to use multiple alphas, but I don't want to use all of that one color of teal. But so what I normally do when I do something like that is I move on to work on something else and then I come back to it. So I've pulled out the stickers and I'm looking to see if any of those stickers will work. So I grabbed this pink one that says Think Crafty, because, you know, I'm thinking crafty. And then I also pull out this one that says Free Spirit, and I like that both of them arrow towards other things. So I pull these navy twilight thickers, and I'm going to use those, except I don't have any more E's, so, and I don't have anything I can turn into E's in that particular font. So I have to go searching back through my alphas. I think about these October Afternoon ones, but they're cream centered. And then I had purchased these Jelly Bean Soup ones that are white on the bottom, and they have a thin diagonal stripe of navy and white on the top. And I think they're going to work, but I don't like the way they look against the doily. So I changed my mind. I don't like the way they look against the doily, and I'm concerned they won't look good against the stripe either. So I've pulled out these teal Aqua Fitzgerald ones that came in an earlier Shimelle line, but I don't want everything to be that color, so I'm just debating, and while I'm debating, I'm going to pull out some of these bi-colored circle stickers that came as part of the 6x8 sticker pack that did not come in my Clique Kit, but that I purchased from the Clique Kit stores. I'm also going to get down a couple more of my embellishments, that Think Happy die up cut apart, the flare, and now I'm tapping my fingers going, okay, you really need to make a decision about the thickers. I decide these black alphas, which I believe are called Bright. I believe they came out with like a Maggie Holmes line, are going to work as my other alpha. I consider using the pink style tile stickers, way to swap your consonants there, to be a third color, but I don't like the different size element between the Fitzgerald and those. So I decide I'm just going to go ahead and use the Bright and then the Fitzgerald. I'll just swap back and forth between those two. So once I figure that out, I'm just going to cut ahead to where I get to the end of my title, or well, the beginning as I'm working backwards, but you get what I mean. So by the magic of editing, my title is done, and now I can move on because, shockingly enough, I am not done embellishing. No, no, no. That was just the first layer of embellishment. I add that rainbow sticker, and now I'm going to move on to add that, I'm going to add that snap sticker as well, and get down the rest of these die cuts, that red camera, the little calligraphy pen that says Create, and the winking girl. Now, I'm not super huge a fan of the girls. Dear Lizzie does them, Shimelle does them, Felicity Jane does them. They're not my favorite embellishment, but I thought in this particular layout it worked. I'm also going to grab that sparkle star that has an air puff to it with some glitter inside. And now I'm going to move on to some smaller embellishments. This freckled fawn black and white camera, that did not come in my kit. I purchased it from the Clique Kit store though. And then I'm going to add from the word thickers that came in the kit some of these stars, and then from this mixed embellishment package that is from the Glitter Girl line, but did not come in the kit, and actually I didn't get it from Clique Kits, I got it from Paper Issues. I'm going to add some wood buttons with epoxy stickers in the center of them, and also some enamel dots, because I can't do a page about myself without using enamel dots. Hello! Alright, I am almost complete here. I am going to do my journaling, which says, so my thing is, I craft so hard I sweat glitter. Words are hard apparently, people. Sorry. JK, I don't sweat, but I do craft. And this free cut file was perfect. Renee cut it out and sent it, and I ironed it on. Go me, go craft. So just a cute, fun little layout. You know, and crafting is an important part of my life, so why not do a layout about it? Alright, final thing I'm going to do is do some misting with using this Heidi Swap Color Shine in Navy, and that will be the end of my layout. Thank you guys so much for joining me here. If you could flick me a thumbs up, that would be super awesome. Have a great day, everyone. Bye!